Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I wish so bad I had an accent, but I don't. But anyways, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey, what's up? I'm Kimberly. I go by Kimmi Kontour here in the YouTube realm. But today I wanted to show you guys my full face routine. Recently I've been doing this and my makeup has been long lasting and my oil has like stayed at bay. And let's just go ahead and get into this video, okay guys? There's nothing else really to talk about. Let's do this. So first things first, of course, we have to prime our face. We cannot forget about this. Priming is so important to do because your skin is already texturized and has an uneven surface. So silicones are honestly the best to prime your skin with. Fills in like every little pore you have. I love using the Benefit Porefessional. I just like to focus that in my T-zone, where my cheeks or my pores are like the biggest. And then I like to use a more softer, smoother primer. Smashbox one is really good too. So I like to use this on the rest of my face, mainly on my cheeks, basically everywhere but your T-zone. I find that the Porefessional helps with the oil, and I just like using another silicone primer just to fill in my acne scars, just smooth out the rest of my face. If you guys have been watching my YouTube videos, you know that I like to have my primer set on my face just for a little bit before I jump into my foundation. You want your primer just to set in your face and your skin to absorb it a little. Now my primer has been setting for a while. We're gonna go ahead and get into that. Recently I've been loving the Hourglass foundation. I just love how a little goes a long ways. I feel like it's so pigmented and it's not like cakey at all. It's just really like lightweight. And recently what's been really working for me is mixing stick foundations with liquid foundations. I just really love the combination for some reason. I find that just the stick foundations give you that base and makes your skin just a little tacky, so the liquid foundations can stick on your skin better. And I like using a matte foundation in my T-zone area. I really like the Kat Von D one, the Lock-It foundation. It's long wearing and matte. If you watched, my dad does my voiceover. It was just funny when I brought this product out. He was like, oh yes, this one. If you guys haven't watched that yet, please watch it. I promise you'll laugh. If not, maybe smile a little. So I like using a matte foundation in my T-zone area because it just keeps the oil at bay. Funny thing is, I used to not like this foundation at all because I used to put it all over my face, and I found that matte foundations doesn't pair well with my acne scars because it really just attaches onto them and it doesn't look smooth and flawless. So I like doing more of a dewy look on the outside of my face and then a matte look on my T-zone, because I love that dewy finish because of my acne scars and doesn't make them look as noticeable, but it's just a really good combination. But to finish that dewy outside look, I like using the Maybelline Dream Cushion around my other side of the face, and I just go in there right with my beauty blender. I don't like using the applicator that it comes with because I feel like it just soaks up the product and it does not distribute it well. This kind of just fills in the gaps where the stick foundation did not cover, and I'm bringing it down my neck and just the top of my forehead. Just to get my under eyes a little more, I'm just going to go with the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte, and I barely put any, I just put it right under the eyes. Alright, and now that I have my concealer all set down, now it's time to do my new technique I love doing. I'm just going to grab my Laura Mercier powder. I like dedicate one beauty blender towards baking, and this one is just the cheap beauty blender, and it's white, so it gets really filthy fast. Use it to tap under the eyes, starting the outer corner in and then back out, and use sweeping motions underneath. Okay, instead of letting that sit in my face for too long, this is what I've been loving to do recently. Instead of dusting away the powder, I like to use my damp beauty blender and press the powder into my skin. To me, this just gives you that natural like airbrush finish, and it doesn't look too powdery or cakey. It just helps it like melt into your face, and you don't even have to spray your face afterwards with like any kind of setting spray. Now to just finish the rest of my face, contour, bronze, blush, and highlight, of course. So what I saw that Desi Perkins does, is she is also a YouTuber and beauty influencer. She puts her highlight on first, and I wanted to try that today. She just says that it makes it look more blended and natural. So I'm going to use Champagne Pop by Becca. Go ahead and add my highlight first. Okay, I think that's enough highlight, but we'll go ahead and use Anastasia bronzer in the Contour Kit FAWN. Alright, and let's go ahead and add blush real fast. I'm just using the Flower Child blush in here. Not bad. It didn't like take away too much of the like highlight. It's still there, but I think it's more of that natural. Right, last but not least, you can use any pressed powder for this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my MAC one, and I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna sweep it across my powder, and I'm just gonna really carve out my cheekbones more. Okay, and again, instead of dusting this powder away, I'm going to just tap it into my skin. Okay guys, this is my finished face. I went ahead and did my eyes off of camera. I used the Violet Voss and Nicole Concealia palette. I don't know why, but I can't like say that fast. Violet Voss and Nicole Concealia. But that is how I achieve my long-lasting full face makeup, and I'm telling you, it stays pretty much matte throughout the day. I mean, I probably have to do a little bit of oil blotting around my nose, but that's about it. It usually stays on there for a good 6 hours. I hope you picked up a few tips and tricks from this, and let me know how it works out for you, and if you have some tips to share, I would love to know. Okay guys, I'll see you guys next time, and I love you so much, and thank you so much for all your love and support. It truly means so much to me. Bye guys.